Now, imagine paying only $4 a month in rent. What? I mean, I know it seems too good to be true, but our next guests say that anybody can do this.
Yeah, Judith and Tony McCabe have saved more than $30,000 in just 2.5 years by house-sitting for people who have pets. The savvy savers, I'm very pleased to say, join us now, along with Maria Kremer from mindahome.com.au. Welcome to you both. Well, welcome to you all, I should say. So let me just get this straight. Judith, you and Tony have been living almost rent and bill free for a couple of years now. How did this all come about? How is it that you became house minders?
We were living overseas in 2011-12 and unfortunately we had to come home unexpectedly. We had our house leased, so we had nowhere to live back in Sydney. And some friends said, look, we're going travelling interstate, you could sit and live in our home for a while.
And mind our pets?
No, there weren't any pets to start off with.
Right.
And so we thought, this is great fun, and I said to Tony, there has to be something more to this. So I looked up the internet, and blow me down, there were some websites. Jumped on, registered, and we were inundated, absolutely inundated, because we're retired, we've travelled, we don't smoke, we love animals, etc, etc.
So, Tony, look, the upside are, obviously, this is cheap. This is really good. This could be very cheap. There's got to be some downsides. There's got to be something bad here. There's got to be a clunker coming.
No, not really.
Tony, come on.
15 house sits.
We've done.
We've done.
In the course of 2 years?
Yeah. We've had... we had to walk the cat on the owner's request. I thought it might do a runner and a special harness.
Right.
Yeah, we had to medicate...
So you had an eccentric cat? Yes.
Yeah.
OK.
We had to medicate a dog twice a day.
Which end? Because that would be a deal breaker for me.
I think the end that feeds. Yeah. And
we had owners that came home early, unexpectedly, and this was in Tasmania. We didn't know they were coming home. They didn't tell us.
Oh, was everything in shape?
Oh, we were fine, but we just had to find somewhere else to go.
They decided to come home early and we had to get out.
So there potentially can be a little bit of uncertainty in terms of going from house to house.
Yeah.
OK. Maria, this just sounds like a genius idea, and obviously it's not just suited to retirees, is it?
Oh, exactly right. So, look, there are many savings to be made by house and pet sitting, and the benefits are huge. So you're not paying rent for one thing.
So no money's exchanged?
No, that's exactly right. So you just register with a house sitting website, and then basically, yeah, you're not paying rent. So for first home buyers especially, it's really beneficial and a big advantage, because after a few months, you're able to save thousands of dollars to put towards your home deposit, which really helps. And others use house sitting to use their savings to pay off debts, things like credit cards and the like. So that's really been another advantage, especially with the cost of living being so high. But for families especially, some use it over the holiday period. So we all know that holidays are expensive and can be, so not having to worry about that accommodation cost, they're able to use those savings to have a fabulous holiday and do other things like sightsee and visit attractions.
So not being able to not being signed up to a lease or having guaranteed a place, you know, it's a risk. So for people thinking about, you know, becoming house sitters like Judy and Tony here, what do they need to know? Are there rules?
Well, look, we've got a couple of tips. So first off is probably to register with a reputable house and pet sitting website. Next is probably to be flexible. So really, you know, some homeowners really appreciate house sitters coming a few days early just to figure out the nuances of the house and to understand the pet and their care requirements. And also to be prepared. So 99% of house and pet sitting positions do involve the care of a pet. So, you know, that could be in suburban or rural settings. So you could be looking after a dog or a cat or even horses, chickens, even a worm farm on some occasions.
Or a rabbit that bites.
Or a rabbit.
Rabbit that bites?
Yeah.
So, Judith, are you and Tony sorted for the next year?
Yes, we've got 2 recalls coming up. People we've house sat before have rung us again and asked us to come back.
You're in demand.
So this is great.
Yeah.
So people just sign up to this website and they could be just like you guys.
Yep. Oh, no, not too many, please. You know.
You're living life really well at the moment.
Yes,
well, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you.
This is really interesting. Thanks, Maria. We really appreciate that.
We do indeed.
It's Hocking Stewart's